Hey y'all, it's Michelle from Monkey's Creations. Come on in. We are gonna do a patriotic rose in honor of Veterans Day. Oh, let me turn that off. There we go. So come in and say hey. Let me know you are here. I'm still not able to find the live on TikTok. But anyway, we are going to keep going. So we are using the large Unique in the Creek flower board. If you can see, I've kind of, I'll show you in just a second, Facebook. I've kind of went straight down and then straight across. So that's going to be our blue decomesh. Okay, see here, I went straight down and straight across. So this section right here is going to be our blue. And then we're going to do red and white throughout the rest of it. Okay. Now I am using 2 pieces of decomesh in each zip tie. Okay. So I'm going to bring everybody down and show you the fold. All right, so I have wood burned all of my mesh 10 by 10. Now the white you will see is border stripe. It's the only white I had, y'all. So you're not going to see it anyway. But if you're using white, y'all just use the plain decomesh. Because this border stripe is a little more expensive. And because you're not going to see it, there's no sense in using it. But it's all I had. So there you go. So we're going to start with the blue. So you're going to need oh, now y'all going to see all my gray hair. It must be something with Amiibo. All right, Facebook, I am live with y'all. So let me bring y'all up on my iPad so that I can see y'all. Okay, I got you, Facebook. I got you. Amiibo just decided it didn't want to work. All right. So, 10 by 10. We're going to put 2 pieces of mesh in each zip tie. So, make sure you have your bands ready. We're going to put it diamond shape. We're going to bring top to the bottom. Okay, so just kind of line up those tips and then use your left hand to hold it. We're going to do the other petal. Same thing, diamond shape, top to the bottom. And we're going to bring this tip over here to this tip. Okay. So just like that, put them right on top of each other. And then I'm going to line it up and I do a 2-inch tail. Just like that. And we're going to grab it and we're going to band it. So that is your rose petal. Okay, so we're going to bring up our board, and you can see on row 2, I am only doing right now to begin with every other zip tie on row 2. Okay. So we're going to take that petal and we're going to put it right in that zip tie, and we're going to zip it up. Just like that. Hey, hey. Right in and zip it. Has anybody not made a rose? Okay, so we've done our 3 blues, and now we're going to go to the red and white. So let me show you how we did that petal. It's the same as the blue. We're using 2 petals, but one's going to be red and one's going to be white. So we're going to take that white diamond shape, top to the bottom, line those tips up, hold it with your left hand. We're going to do the red, same thing, and then we're going to bring those 2 tips right on top of each other, line it up, give yourself a 2-inch tail, and we're going to band it. I know, twice in one day, right? Okay, and then I want the bottom on the white, so I'm just going to flip it just like that, and then all of our petals will be white and then red. Okay. So we're going to go the rest of the way on row 2. I do have most of these already made up, thankfully. Prepped for 2 lives. I did. Did y'all see the dragon, the patriotic dragon I made on the Unique in the Creek page? So generally when I make, and I make these rarely, when I do the roses, I generally will use 2 pieces per zip tie. That's just the way I prefer it. I like it nice and full. You can get away with just doing 1 petal if you want. All right, now we're going to come in. We're going to cut off these zip ties. Hello, hello. If y'all float my boat, I'd appreciate it. All right, so that's what we have so far. Now what we're going to do is we're going to come back and we're going to put another zip tie right on top of the zip ties we already did. Okay. And I'm going to show you why. So you use a few more zip ties doing it this way, but I think you'll find it a lot easier, especially if you've never made a rose before. This will make it an easier way to make it. And then as you start making more, you'll find your own ways of doing them that works for you. Okay, so we're just going to zip these up. Not all the way, just enough to close them. Thanks, y'all. Oh, I'm snagged. Okay, so now what we're going to do is, now it's going to seem, I'm going to start here at the blue. So we're going to bring this up and we're going to bring these tips into the next set of zip ties. Okay. So just like that. We're going to bring this up. Do the exact same thing. And zip it up. Okay. And then we're going to come take this one. Find those ends. This is the large Unique in the Creek board. And we're going to come to this one. So all we're doing is really just zip tying these ends down. Okay. So if you were trying your rose for the first time and you're watching this, or you're watching on replay, just hit the pause, do this step, let it go, hit pause again. That way you can follow right along with me, step by step. Yep, you can make it on the small board. Anything you can make on the large, you can make on the small. And then once we get past this step, then it's a breeze, y'all. This is probably, and I don't want to say difficult, but it's probably the hardest part to get, I think, for most people. But if you can get to this part, then the rest of this rose will be a breeze. Okay. So all we're doing is just creating the scallops of the rose. Now you don't want to put them in here too tight either, because then your scallop's not going to be nice and open. So let me show you. So if I take this one, bring it in a whole lot, see what it does to that petal? That's what we don't want. We want it to just sit nice and pretty. Thanks for floating my boat. All right, last one, y'all. For this part, anyway. Bring it in. Bring this one up and over. And zip it in. Okay. And then we're just going to zip tie this, or cut these zip ties off. And then we're going to fill in the rest of this row. Okay, so take your zip ties and on these empty spaces, we're going to add more zip ties. If I can get it in there. I'm being very careful with my arm right here so that I don't smush these petals as we're doing this. You can also bring it over to the edge of your table. That way that zip tie will go right through it. So you're going to need 24 blue, and you're going to need 26 red and 26 white. All right, so let's close these up. And then we're going to finish this row. And then the rest will feel like a breeze, y'all. Do you believe me? Do you believe me? I did wood burn this mesh, absolutely. All right, so we've got our blue up here, so we're going to continue our blue. Okay, so 2 blue. Now these ends, we're not going to worry about those, y'all. They will get tucked in when we get the rows finished. Okay, so don't worry too much about this. And we're going to go to our red and white. And I will show you the petal again when we get, actually I'm going to show you the very middle. How many are going to try a rose now? Did I totally just lose all y'all? I hope not. Trust me, the first time I made a rose, I was like, what in the world am I doing? All right, let's get all these clipped. Whew. Got a kink in my shoulder. Girl, you know I ain't doing this blindfolded. All right. So there's your first row. How did I fold in to get the fan? I'm going to show you that fold here in just a minute. So now what we're going to do is we're going to make our center, our rosebud. Okay, it's going to go right here in the middle. So I'm using red and white, 2 petals per zip tie, wood burned 10 by 10, diamond shape top to the bottom. Okay, line up your tips, and then I'm going to take my left hand and I'm going to hold it, and we're going to do the red. Same thing, line up those tips and then put this tip right over that tip. Okay, just like that. I'm going to line it up. I'm going to give myself a 2-inch tail and I'm going to band it. Okay, so that's how you get the initial. That is the rose petal. Now, if you have some long clips, grab them because in this next part, they're going to be your friend, y'all. Telling you. So, where did my rose go? What we're going to do is we're going to load that center hole. And close it. Okay, just like that. And then I'm going to take this piece, and it's not going to go in like these because I'm doing the center of the rose. So we're doing the rose bud itself. I find it easier. Everybody does this a little bit different. What I do is I line them up kind of just like that, and I roll it. Okay, so I'm just going to start rolling. See how I'm doing that? I'm just rolling it, y'all. Just like that. Now, if you want to put a dab of glue, you can. Oh, I turned my glue gun off. I don't, but you can. And then we're just going to put this in that center zip tie. Just like that. And zip it up. Okay? So everything we do is going to be based around the center bud. So we can go ahead and clip it if we want. Now we're going to work from the center out. The only thing different about row 5 is we're going to take the tail and we're going to go out. So see how we did all these? We went in, but this time we're going to go out. And it's only on row 5 that I do that. Okay, so we're going to take and put this in our next zip tie with the tail going outwards. Now here it's going to be easier just to clip and move on. So we're going to take this petal and we're going to wrap it around the rosebud. I wrap mine a little bit tighter. That way I can see my board versus loose, and then you can hardly see your board, because at the end I can always relax the rose to make it a little less tight. Okay, so I'm just going to take it and we're just going to wrap and wrap and wrap. See, I'm losing my bud there. We're going to fix it though. And then just take that and clip it. Let's twist and bring that bud back down in there. Okay, and this is where I said these clips are going to be your friend, because they're going to hold it in place while you're moving around. So we did here, so we're going to go here next, and that one I messed up. It should have been blue, but I'm not going to take it out, y'all. Not doing it. Hey, hey. Okay, undo that and wrap. It's easier just to wrap your petals as you go. And clip. Have I lost anybody yet? I hope not. Now, decomesh is a little bit harder for me to work with than the fabric mesh. I love doing my roses using the fabric mesh. It's a little bit easier to work with. But this decomesh gives you like a whole new look. But I do prefer doing these with the fabric mesh. All right, we're going to come to the blue. You like the fabric mesh as well? Yeah, I do too. Decomesh will give you a more airy, I think, rose. All right, let me make sure. Okay, so I did all 4. So now we're going to continue to work from the inside out, but my petals are going to go in. Okay, so I'm going to start here at the blue section because it's just easier for me to remember. So now the tails are going toward the center. It's just easier for me to remember. So now the tails are going toward the center. Or this is how I do it. Everybody does it a little bit differently. So we're going to grab and we're going to wrap. And clip. Still in the blue. See what I mean by if you wrap it tight, it's easier to see your board. All right, I'm going to go one more blue since I did that one that should have been blue and it wasn't. So these tails, I'm taking down to the bottom of the board, y'all. And if any start popping up when we're done, then we can tuck them right back in. So don't worry about them popping up. So roses just make me think, y'all. I have to constantly think. But they are gorgeous when they're done. For sure, for sure. These last two so I can get this bin out of my way. So we're just wrapping and moving our clips. Now pretty soon it's going to be big enough that our clips are not going to work. But use them till they don't. Y'all seeing all my gray hair today. Y'all didn't know I had so much gray hair, did you? It's been forever since you've done a rose. Do it, dear friend. Do it. I know they can look a little intimidating, but I promise, once you do your first one, you'll be like, why did I wait so long to do it? You're gray, everybody thinks is blonde. Girl, not me. I have a skunk tail, so one side of my bangs is all gray. I know some people pay good money to get that look, but not this girl. You've never done a rose? You gotta try it. Have to try it. Okay, am I done? Nope, one more. Now the one way you can make sure that you have them all is to go like this, and then you know you forgot one. Because sometimes it can be a little bit hard to tell if you missed one. All right. Can you see it? Can you tell it's a rose yet? All right, so we are on the last row. So we're going to continue that same pattern. The blue still going in. Okay. Now this one is available on my website already. It's under Patriotic Rose, so if you want it, you can grab it there. Now here, we're getting too big for our clips to even be remotely helpful. So just be patient with it, y'all. Blue, blue. Still taking those ends down to the base of the board. Even though your clips are not going to help you, at this point, your mesh is going to start sticking to itself. Okay? And that can be your friend right now. All right, last blue. All right. We're almost done, y'all. Whew. I'm sweating. I've been live for almost 2 hours today. I'm going to take the rest of the day off. Not really, but it sounds good. Okay, so I'm still kind of trying to wrap it as tight as I can get it. It just makes seeing the inside of that board easier, okay? You're working on a daisy chain? I haven't done one of those in a while. It's all right. We'll fix it. I know it's kind of looking wonky right now, but trust the process, y'all. Must have missed one somewhere because I have an extra petal, or I don't know how to count. Which in this case, it could be either. Bringing it around, continuing to wrap it. Okay, so let me see if I missed a petal somewhere. Nope, I just don't know how to count. Okay, all right. Looks wonky, huh? We're going to fix it, I promise. So, we're going to take these ends and just bring them down in. Remember I said at this point, the mesh is going to stick to itself? That's all we're doing. If you need a little bit of glue, then grab you a little bit of glue. And I'm going to tuck these in before I release the beast inside. All right, all of our outside petals are tucked. All right, so I'm going to take my clips off, and then I'm just going to use my hands, and I'm going to slowly relax the inside, okay? Now, if you like it tight like that, then leave it. This is your creation. Make it yours. If that senna's not exactly how you like it, then rework it. And you can always make, if that rose, the senna, the rosebud's too big for you, then just make you another petal. Do the same thing. Take you a zip tie. I just like to zip tie it. Cut that excess off. And then you can glue. Now we're going to have to cut that down just a little more. You don't want the rosebud like sticking up above the rest. But this is a neat little trick I like to use if my senna's not coming out. And you'll find this more with decomesh than you will with fabric mesh and those kinds of things. Okay, look how pretty that is. And then just glue it right in there. Okay. If any tails just popping up, just stick your finger right down in there. Let that mesh stick to itself. And there you go. Sorry, Facebook, I had to go to the Logitech. Mevo's not working. It's not my friend this morning. Now, if you want more blue, add more blue. Totally up to you, but I love how that blue runs into the red and white all the way around. So there you go. There it is from the side. All right. That's all I got for y'all. This girl tired. I'm tired. So this replay will be available on my YouTube channel. So like I said, if you're making your first one, then all you have to do is start it and then pause it, do what I do. Start it, pause it, do what I do until you'll realize you're done and it wasn't that hard. I promise. All right, that is the last of my lives today. Happy Veterans Day to everybody out there. It's officially tomorrow, but today it's being observed. So had to do the red, white, and blue. So that is it. I'm going to take a break for a minute. I may even go eat, and I usually don't eat, but I'm kind of hungry, y'all. Going live's hard work sometimes. All right, y'all have an amazing weekend. VIP, I am up with y'all tomorrow. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. The rest of y'all, I'll see you Monday. Bye, y'all. Am I still live, y'all? Oh my God. Hold on. It's still showing I'm live. How do I end my live? Yo, I don't know how to end it. Hold on. Oh my God. Click your home button. I have. I don't know how to end it. Y'all. Oh my God. Well, this will be the longest live ever if I can't end it. Am I done? Is it over? What am I going to make next? Somebody message me. I'm still on? All right, I think I'm just, I had it shut down. Y'all, I don't know what to do. Y'all want me to tell a joke? All right, I shut everything down. Now let's see if I'm still live. I don't get it. You want me to do the Friday dance again? I don't know, y'all. Glad I didn't scratch my butt or nothing. Watch, I'm gonna call Lori. Just don't. Oh my God.
Hello?
You're live with me.
Huh?
You're live with me. Say hi.
Oh, why you do that?
Because I can't, my live won't shut off. I'm still live.
On my page?
No, on mine. From the Rose. I've been live like an hour and 15 minutes. So I was like, well, you know, I might as...
Why are you still live?
It won't let me shut it off.
Are you on your Mevo?
No, I had to switch to my Logitech because the Mevo went out. And now I can't turn it off.
Are you in StreamYard or Restream?
Neither. I had to go live straight through Facebook.
Oh shit, I gotta go see if you're still live.
I am. They're like, just don't come back naked. It won't end. I've tried going completely out. I've tried shutting my computer off.
Well, unplug the camera, dumbass. and shut off your computer.
Oh, will that work?
No, it says you were live. You're not live.
People are still commenting that I'm live.
I've got you right here. You're not live. It says you were live. Monkey Creations was live.
I can still see everything. Like I'm talking to you, I can still see it.
Huh.
See?
No, I don't see.
You have to go to the second one.
I think mine was doing that too. Your thing, your little logo thing is saying live, but you're not really live still. You're not.
Yeah, Dean is saying yes, I am.
Oh, no, yes, she is live. Okay, you need to. Only
me, y'all.
You stupid Just unplug everything. Put it all dead so there's no electricity going to anything.
I actually turned Facebook down.
The rise of the machine. All right. Well, call me back when you're done. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Call me when you're done.
Okay, bye.
This is funny.
Okay, y'all. I'm gonna unplug the Logitech, and I'm gonna shut down my computer. Hopefully that works. Oh, wrong one. Longest live ever. Oh, wrong one. What the heck am I doing? Shut it down. Hopefully that worked. Go out. Come back in. It's still showing I'm live. How? I have the camera turned off, like it's unplugged. Literally unplugged. Look. The camera is not plugged in to my computer. But how can I don't understand how y'all can still see me? Oh, I unplugged. I unplugged my mouse by accident. Hold on. Oh my God. Well, y'all just keep talking to me because I'll make more money. All right. I will turn the computer down. Okay, computer's down. But y'all, I really got to go potty. I don't understand how y'all can still see me. It is literally not plugged into the computer. I did turn my phone off and turned it back on. But I'm not live through my Meebo through the phone. I'm live through the Logitech. Look, I was shaking my phone and they thought I was reporting a problem. Maybe I should report a problem. But y'all, literally, I'm unplugged. I'm not live on my Mevo. I'm not. What camera is that? There's my Mevo. There's my Logitech. See, my Mevo says ready to connect. My Mevo's not connected. Connect Mevo. It says another client is streaming using my Mevo. Cancel. But no, I couldn't. If I can connect to my Mevo